Today we're going to be talking about red meat, right? Straight into it. No introduction because we don't need it. You guys know the channel at this point anyway. You guys know what we're about, what we do. Today we're going to be talking about red meat and the benefits of it, why it's the best source of protein, which is the title of this video. Red meat, as long as it's high quality, is exceptional for muscle growth and muscle gain and general health. I believe that red meat has to be the most common and nutrient-dense source of protein that's easily digestible for you, no matter the person on the whole, in the grand scheme of things. Obviously, if you're allergic, a little bit different, but there's not that many people that are allergic to red meat. It's very good for people with autoimmune diseases such as eczema, psoriasis. It doesn't affect that because cows have multiple stomachs that can process their food, well, that can process things very easily and ultimately can come out as really good quality. If you are in the UK, as most of you are, our beef is on the whole grass-fed, which is the most ideal for red meat to be raised as, to be honest. It's very, very good for you when it's grass-fed. It has tons of nutrients. A lot of people are iron deficient, creatine deficient, just generally in terms of macronutrients, protein deficient, to be honest with you. A lot of people don't eat enough meat. And red meat gets unfairly demonized, in my opinion. And also, it can be very, very good for you in terms of you building muscle. Like my ideal, I'm going to tell you about my personal experience. My ideal meal at the moment is mince, rice, and some fruit, essentially, is what I have. I have 25% fat mince. I drain the fat out and use the tallow and, well, I don't freeze it, I put it in the fridge. But I don't have all of the fat at once because I'd rather have higher protein than fat. I still want those good fats though. The fat, it's good LDL cholesterol in moderate amounts. It's very, very good for your testosterone and has, again, a lot of benefits. These are single ingredient whole foods, which is the whole point of what I preach on this channel. That's the main thing, is whole foods are going to make you feel your best, perform your best, and look your best, become your best self. And that is what I preach. Like I said, with iron and creatine, there's also a lot of other good micronutrients in there. Taurine is another good example. And there are lots of B vitamins. I've been listening to too many Americans. It's easily digestible proteins. It's easily digestible proteins that break down in your stomach very, very easily and ultimately get absorbed because they are the most bioavailable. Animals in general, animal protein is the most bioavailable on the whole, in generalization. And I believe that it will help people excel. That's why I want to declare why it's such a good source of protein. It's what my clients eat a lot of. I try to make sure people understand the difference between processed and whole foods because some people really don't understand the difference. Now, something that's a burger that's packaged in a supermarket will have a pre-made burger, this is talking about, will have a lot of things that you don't want in there. It will have a lot of preservatives that are unhelpful towards your progress. And ultimately you will become not as healthy as you could be as if you just had a block of mince that has no preservatives, no brown sugar. That's very, very common in meats. And just additives and just things that you don't want in there. Things that are unnatural. We want things from the ground. That's the main idea. That's the main idea here. I mean, ideally organic, but you won't be able to, unless you've got a lot of money, get every single thing organic. Well, it's not hard to get quality food, but if I'm talking about if you're on the road, it's not always convenient. That's what I mean. It's not always convenient to get whole foods. You may be on the roads, you may have to stop off at a fast food station once or twice, but in the grand scheme of things, you can be prepared if you prep your food in advance, ideally in a glass container, because that's the best for your hormones. Going off on a little bit of a tangent here, but I want you guys to understand how important food is. Quality food affects how you think, how you feel, and how you ultimately act. And I don't think there's anything more important than that. So keep eating your red meat, guys, is what I'm trying to say. Eat quality red meat. Eat meat that is very well raised, ideally from a local farm perhaps, or something like that. But do your best to source good quality food. I think that's the general idea. If you want more help with this, check out the link in the description to get as lean, healthy, confident, muscular, whatever you want to achieve, I can help you do so. So go check out the link in the description for online coaching. Give me a shout. Hope you enjoyed the video and I shall see you later.